Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Sam Dosa, business coach and mentor and burnout specialist with my co-host Ritu Sharma, woman empowerment coach, and we are on Kindle Your True Power, talking about our exceptional guest today. Um, she's been in the business for quite a while, and a summary will be given to you by my co-host Ritu.
Hello, morning everybody. Agnes Khan is the lady we're hosting tonight at 6 p.m. On our show Kindle Your True Power. And she is the founder of Five Flavors of Health. Now that sounds very interesting to me, just the name itself, Five Flavors of Health. Of course, health is in these days and everybody wants to talk about how to stay healthy, how to keep balanced, how to eat well, and the rest of it. And just the name itself kind of hooks your attention onto it. Five Flavors of Health. And I can't wait to speak to this beautiful lady, Agnes Khan, tonight and find out actually what these five flavors of health are about. However, the topic she's decided to talk about tonight is decision making. And she'll be talking about decision making. And again, that's very interesting because all of us make decisions during a life, whatever phase of life we're at. And that is one of the hardest things to do, I suppose, when you're actually making a decision to evaluate, to make sure that, okay, this is the best possible decision that can be made at that particular time. So that's what she's chosen to talk about. I'm so looking forward to it. A little bit about Agnes Khan. She's a wife and she's a mother of two boys. She has translated books called Philosophy of Love and is it Philosophy of Health?
Life. Philosophy of
Life.
Life and Philosophy of Health.
Okay, so she's translated these two books. I know she does some charity work as well, which she's spoken to talk to us about very briefly about. And that is also something I would really want to dig into and find out what sort of charity work she does. From what the little I know about her and what I've heard about her, it sounds amazing. It sounds very interesting. And I simply just cannot wait to hear it all from herself. So that's Agnes Khan with us tonight on Kindle Your True Power.
That's absolutely right. So can't wait to speak to her. I have actually attended a few of her workshops and talk about five flavors of health. It's quite interesting, I would say, because we are in season, which is a spring, and well, we are not going to be. Well, her topic is about decision making because she's also an entrepreneur herself, a businesswoman. So we will be talking about certain element of health, but also we are going to be talking about decision making in the day-to-day life, in personal life and in business life. So watch the space for tonight at 1800 hours GMT. We will say GMT. It's not GMT anymore. Actually, it's Greenwich Mean Time at the moment because we are out of GMT now. So it's 1800 hours, 6 p.m. Tonight on Kindle Your True Power. So what else is going on Kindle Your True Power, Ritu?
We are thrilled to put out our workshop, which comes on the 5th of May in Birmingham. And that is something new on Kindle Your True Power as well. And the workshop that we've brought to Birmingham is called Determine Your True Self. And all the exercises and all the talks and all the stuff we're going to do on the day helps people dig in to their true self, dig in deeper to their true self, to find themselves out and thereon work on their true happiness, on their actual goals. So you want to throw some light on what areas are we focusing on the day, Sam?
Yeah, so determine your true self. We came along and thought about this quite in depth, what sort of a name we should be giving this workshop. So the area which we will be covering is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is a very hot subject at this present moment. Well, it's been a hot subject for last 10 years, 10 odd years, but it's coming up right now more and more as one to understand their own emotions. They will be able to understand others people's emotion and how to act, not react, because majority of time we get reacted and people are being lose their job because of the reaction, whether the manager does not understand the employee or the team member, or the director doesn't understand how to communicate with his team. It also affects relationship between two people, whether it's husband and wife or whether it's siblings. It's all about how you actually manage your emotions. The quote comes in my mind at the moment is life is a comedy for those who think and the tragedy for those who feel. See, simply, you can understand when we feel completely out of our emotions, that it becomes a tragedy. So that's one element of the workshop, which is about emotional intelligence. Then we will actually took a journey into values. Values. What are your values? Are you living the values, or you are willing, or you are living with somebody else's values? Because majority of time hasn't got a clue what their true values are, and that's why we do not understand what our real purpose is in this life. So we will touch on values, then we will go into more about knowing yourself. I think that's your area which you will be taking people to the next level.
Yeah, what we do in that is we kind of reflect, we help everybody, and we do it ourselves. We reflect upon where we are, and it kind of encapsulates everything what Sam has just said about emotional intelligence. Now, emotional intelligence, it's one area, but emotional intelligence is an area that kind of digs into everything, all aspects of our lives, be it work, be it relationship with spouse, offspring, siblings, anyone, with our work colleagues, with our friends, whoever that is. And work related, how do you approach your work? What essence do you put into it? What essence do you get out of it? All these areas are all intertwined, they're all intermingled with emotional intelligence. And when about finding yourself and knowing yourself better, it's all about being aware of who you are. Therefore, the value exercise is coming in and really finding out what is it that gives you value. What are your values? Are you practicing them? Are you true to them? Are you feeding them? And are they feeding you? So when we talk about self-awareness, we talk about knowing yourself better, because as Sam said just now, when we know ourselves, when we know our emotions, we'll be able to understand other people's emotions. We are not a ball of confusion anymore. When we can place our emotions properly, we'll be able to respond appropriately then. And therefore, peace starts flowing in and happiness becomes a habit, if anything. So that's where we focus on as well. And apart from that, we will also be doing some mindfulness, and which is different to meditation. And we'll be talking about how it is different to meditation, because the whole of the workshop we're running is primarily focused on knowing who you are, and from there on approaching your outer world in the correct manner.
Absolutely. So there are more other exercises than a certain degree of something interesting is going to be shared on the day. So it's on the 5th of May, 2018 in Birmingham. It's very central located, which is in Marriott Hotel on Hagley Road. I will be sharing the Eventbrite link. And today, if you are going to book yourself, we are going to offer you 20% discount on the ticket, which means you will get a very better, get a good seat, as well as connecting with all of those people who are coming to join us. So today only we are going to be offering a 20% discount on our tickets. So please book yourself as soon as possible and watch out for the link on the comment, as well as the special code we are going to be sharing today. So have a fantastic day, and looking forward to hearing from you guys all on our page as well. Please come and visit our page as well and like it. and share other interviews as well. And tonight we have Agnes Khan, who is entrepreneur and founder of 5 Levels of Health, going to be talking about decision making. And it's going to be at 6 p.m. UK time on our platform, Kindle Your True Power. So have a great and a fantastic day. Catch up with you later. Take care. Bye for now.